This is Real Talk with Brendan Bardick, where we'll be talking about the latest real estate strategies, scripts, top producing techniques, and everything you're going to want to know about how to be an elite real estate agent or real estate coach, or just a great business person. Welcome back to another edition of Behind the Hustle. I'm Brendan Bardick, and today we're going to be talking about Saturday and Sunday is your Monday. Okay? Think about that for a second. So, with all of us real estate professionals, I see so many agents struggling to really digest that simple fact that Saturdays and Sundays are your Monday. Okay? Now, when you think about that, and if you can have this breakthrough and you can realign your schedule to really think about how that your schedule works, that the majority of your clients want to see homes on the weekend. The majority of your clients want to list and meet with you on a listing presentation on the weekend. And the majority of your clients are home on the weekend and not distracted with work when you need to call them to do your lead generation. So if I'm looking at it and I'm not the brightest guy, but if I have a strategy in place, I go, okay, look, if a lot less agents are going to be competing against me for expireds, for sell by owners, rent by owners, just solds. If I call those on Saturday and Sunday, and I know a lot of agents won't do it, we know that. Think about the last time you were at the office for 8 hours on a Saturday. Think about it. Okay, yeah. Some of you are doing it, and I'm super stoked for you guys. That's awesome. I'm proud of you. But a lot of you, I go to the office all the time on the weekends. You know who I see in the parking lot? Very, very few people. It's usually the same 3 or 4 hardcore hustlers that realize if I work those days, then I can take off Tuesday, Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever day it is to make up for that. You want to have a work-life balance. I'm not telling you to work 7 days a week. I'm saying that do what others won't to have what others want. Think about that. Do what others won't to have what others want. And that's a simple game changer, is just looking at your schedule change and saying, if I work on these 2 days. Now, a lot of you go, here's the thing I hear all the time. Well, Brendan, I do an open house every Sunday. Cool. I see a lot of people, and I'm not saying this is everybody. Here's your idea of working a Sunday open house. Wake up at 10 a.m., 11 o'clock, get your signs. 11:30, 11:45, show up at the house in the neighborhood. Rush, throw out 4 or 5 signs. If lucky, 4 or 5 signs. Start your open house at 12. Sit around hoping that somebody shows up. Finish at 3 o'clock. Take about 20 minutes to go take down your signs, and that's your Sunday. And then you're going, whoo, man, another tough day on a Sunday. No one understands how much I work because I did an open house on a Sunday. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What other profession do you go to work for 2 to 3 hours, do your job at a half level, and think that you're going to make a substantial amount of money? Doesn't work that way. So think about changing your schedule, and then think about how that affects your family. Now, I'm not saying if your significant other has weekends off, then maybe you trade days and you go, look, we're going to do this Saturday. Next weekend, I'll be home on Saturday. The next weekend, alternate it. Maybe you do 2 weekends on, 2 weekends off. Whatever you have to do, everything can be solved with a schedule. But if you're there when others won't, you have a better chance of succeeding at a much higher level. So Saturday and Sunday is your Monday and Tuesday, or Saturday and Sunday is your Monday. However you want to look at it. Get that in your head. Again, you'll have massive success doing it. It'll be an absolute game changer for your business. And as always, I wish you great success.